It's the flip man. You want some money in your hand? Flipping houses without credit or your cash. Get that bag.
Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are, of course. Today is August 26th. We are here, as you can see. Wrong way. We are here, little ish, 11-ish, 12-ish, depending on where you are. But we're here to dive into this thing. And while we have people to join us, um, and I should have been done it. I said I wanted to do a little preview of Zomps in the sense of I take for granted that I use it all the time, that and you all see it in spots, but not really. And I'm not gonna go. I'm just gonna go through a few just basic things here to help you guys out, right? So let's do this first. Let me remove it so you don't know how to do it. So I even assume people know how to even add it. All right, so let me share my screen here. All right, now it's a Google Chrome extension, which means that uh, Google has this, it's called Google Chrome Web Store, and it allows you to enhance websites, right? But you have to be on a desktop or a laptop, first of all. All right, to access it, you go to zompz.com, ZOMPZ. There's no S in the word, made up word. And then you just go to the blue button, get Google Chrome extension. Now you can get self-storage list builder. That'll show you how to build a list of self-storage is there too. But Google Chrome extension, is it hit add to Chrome, add extension. All right. And so once you do that, you can literally close this window here. I didn't go live on Instagram. You can close this window here, right? And so now you go to Zillow. All right. What am I doing? You go to Zillow, and once you're at Zillow, if you see this floating menu over here to the right, that means you have Zomps installed. If you don't, you don't. And you can refresh your screen sometime depending on your device that you're on. It may not automatically load, but once you have it, you'll see it over here. Now, anytime that you're on Zomps, you can access the deal calculator by not having any properties pulled up. You can just hit this plus and minus sign, and it'll pull up the calculator. And you can just, change the numbers as needed. Okay. All right. So let's use just a couple of basic things. So let's say if we had a property that we were targeting, and let me think of an address. Okay. I don't know. I can remember the first one I ever did. So 1232 18th Place Southwest. Right. Okay. So that address. So now sometimes it won't. It'll automatically populate, and you'll see the satellite image in the back here, right? And there's the property, and you'll see this green plus button. And so to add it to Zomps, you just hit the button, right? So if I go back over here, so now hit the little key right here, it's now added to Zomps, to the panel. Okay, so to make it the target, okay, you see a minus sign, you see what we call, I guess, a bullseye. Maybe we should change the color of that. And then you can select here. So I'm just going to hit this to change it to target, because when we add other properties, now based on what's here, information is here, will determine these other fields up here. And ideally, one of the things we're trying to do is accomplish an ARV. All right, so I made it the target. Now, again, sometimes you won't see that green button apply. So what you have to do sometimes, and we've been trying to figure it out, you have to just take the address, go back in here, click out, and go here and place the address back in here and open it again. Okay, then the satellite map, if If that appears, then you're going to probably be able to add it. But sometimes it's still not there. So you click into the satellite, and again, you click, it'll normally be there. You click on it, and boom, the button should appear. Okay, I'm just telling you that's a little glitch here. We can't figure out why. In some markets, it automatically appears, some it doesn't. All right. Okay, so now, let's just say we're just trying to do a comp here. All right, so we have our property here. So I click back into the satellite area, and I'm going to zoom out. You can use this plus minus sign down here at the bottom right if you want to zoom out. Now I just use my mouse to zoom out, and next thing you always want to do is whenever you start to search for a new property or whatever you're doing or building some type of list, you want to go to more, and to the bottom left here of that panel, select reset all filters, and then hit apply. As you see, information applied here based on sold, because you got for sale, for rent, sold. Okay, so we're in this area right here. So what I want to do is, so I know that my properties, that we have a ton of information, a ton of properties here. And Zomps, what I can do is, if I go up here and hit remove boundary to the right, because if I zoom out, you'll see that there's a blue boundary in here, right? So if I zoom back in, all right, hopefully I'm in the same, yeah, I'm in the same, I know this here. And same area, right? And so I'm going to remove boundary. Now you see an option here to draw, right? So we have a bunch of properties here, but I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to select draw. You see everything is removed, and then I just take my mouse and hold it down, and I'm just going to draw an area. All right, hit apply. Okay, all right, so it's a bunch of properties there, right? More than what I really need. Now, I can add these manually by clicking on it, clicking it again, and you see the green button here, and I can add it. So when it's added, it'll be it'll be red for you. All right, if you want to remove it, it turns back green. So if I add it and go here to the panel, clicking the little key logo, you see it's, well, where's my own property? Did I remove the other one? Hold on. I removed my main property. Let me go back. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So there's my main property right there. So let me make it the target. Remember, I'm right here, the target. Okay. So I added that one property there. And if I zoom back out, it should have still had the boundary around it, but I opened up a new panel. So let me go back and do that. All right. So again, I'm removing boundary. Then I'm going to use my draw tool, and I'm just going to circle this area right here. Okay. Now, again, I can manually add a property, click on it. It shows the preview, clicking on it again, and then the green button appears over here to the right. I add it, and boom. Okay, so that property is added also. All right, we say, well, that'll take a little time. So what we did is now, if you only highlight or circle 10 properties or less, we have an automatic feature that'll add it for you. Okay, so now it's a lot of properties in here. So to reduce that, let's just see what's in the last 12 months. Okay, still quite a few. Let's see what's in the last 6 months. And I'm under more right here. I'm just selecting stuff you don't know what I'm selecting. So more, scroll all the way down to the bottom, sold and last. So I'm select last 6 months and see what happens. Okay, now you see this orange button appeared. So that means it's 10 or less in the boundary that I drew. So now I can select this plus all, and it'll add them for us. And there's a little counter here to let you know how many is being added. All right, once it's complete, you'll see a notification up here. You hit OK, go back to my little key right here and open up my panel, and all of them are added. So it's a total of 8 of them, right? I added 2 manually, and then it added another 6. So as you can see now, all of these numbers up here are highlighted now because we have data in here. All right, now it's automatically saying suggested ARV is 80,577, but you have to dive a little deeper than that. Okay, and what you're doing is I set it up to basically a process of elimination. All right, first thing you want to look at is stuff that really is just out of place, basically the way I can explain it. So ideally, we were trying to stay close in the same year that our property is. ideally within a 10-year window, maybe up to 1953 or so, down to 1943. It's okay this stuff is older than ours significantly, but being significantly newer, we normally eliminate that unless we just have to use it because we don't have a lot of stuff to go by. So we're 1948, so we got a 1949, a 25, a 1980. So I would automatically remove that 1980, all right, because that's what, 32 years difference. I got a 1949, 1950, 1935. I'll probably leave that one in there. We got a 1958 and we got a 1948. All right, boom. All right, so next thing we want to look at, our square footage is 1,279. So we try to stay close again. None of this is really crazy as far as square footage being too much smaller or a lot bigger. So we're good on that. I would leave that. It's no big deal. Now, the next thing, we can go over here and look at what property sold for. So we have $100 in here. We're removing that. We have a $500. We're removing that because what we're trying to do is to come up with an actual ARV. We have a $15,000. We're removing that. We have a $45,000. We're removing that. So now we have 71, 100,000, and 200,000. So where are we really here? All right. So let's look at this one that sold for 200,000. I know that's probably a serious outlier. So something crazy going on right here. So we know that ain't a $200,000 property, right? You guess what? We're going to remove it, right? That doesn't make sense. All right. We're going to look at another one. Now this one here sold for 100. I don't like that either. Let's look at this one that's 7. I ain't gonna remove it yet. So this one that sold for 71 was actually renovated, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm gonna get rid of this one that's 100 because I'm gonna go buy the one that's renovated. So now what Zomps does is looks at what it's looking at what this property sold for price per square foot, which is $73. And why is that important? Because our square footage here is only 978 square feet. And ours is 1,279 square feet. So what Zomps does, it takes the $73, it takes the average. So if we had more properties here, it would average it out here, but we only have one, and it multiplies it times our square footage, and it gives us a suggested ARV of 93,000. All right, that's where we are. Now, I don't know if this was an investor or whatever. Let's see the show history on this. When did they pay 46 for it? So that was back in 2015. So we know we wouldn't use that. Okay, just out of curiosity. All right, but anyway, so now we can go to calculate. Okay, now just doing it this way, we'll just still stay with the 60-70% rule. All right, and if it's livable, we multiply times $25 if it's not livable, but we have the calculator that automatically does that for you. So you have livable right here, and then you have not livable. Livable, $25, not livable, $40. You have to hit apply to make the change. So we know this property is livable, right? And we said the suggested ARV is 93,000. So what happens is it's multiplying it times 70% to account for the investor's 30% profit and holding costs, subtracting the repairs of basically 32,000 is 31,975. That gives us 33,382, basically what we should promote to buyers. So we know if we're going to promote it for 33,000 or so to buyers, then how do we make our money? So we have an option down here to input what we think we want to make on this deal. Generally speaking, we try to do 10% of the suggested ARV, which would roughly be 9,300, but we'll just go with an even number of 10,000. So ideally, where you would want to be on this property is around maybe 24,000 or less, right? This is the red number with the seller. Now, I took you through the entire process of comping the property. It can get more, detailed than this, but that's sort of basically the use of it or whatever. So we use it pretty much on all these daily lives or whatever. But I just wanted to go through some of the basic things that I don't think people really get with this. So we'll do more of it, some other stuff we can do with it, but that's probably the number one thing that people use it for. So that's all I got to say about that.
I use more than I use my paid stuff.
Me too.
Crazy.
So the first question up was Vendetta 504. I'll put this up. Gentlemen, salute. When the numbers line up on self-storage deal, how long does it usually take to close? Also, is this time frame quicker for the owner to work with us versus listening on the market?
Okay, so if the numbers line up, going to contract, from my experience, has been 4 to 6 months, right? And so to answer the other part of it, well, listed with a broker, well, I think we're more aggressive than both. Thinking in most cases we're going to be a lot more aggressive than brokers are, right? As far as trying to find a buyer for it. That's one thing. The other thing is a lot of times brokers will suggest prices that really don't won't attract a lot of attention either initially until they start dropping. So I think just going through us is faster in most cases. So
Next question comes from Joe James. He's asking, "Hey, what's flip? Hey up, what's up, flip? Hey, I need some help finding a buyer in my area. I live in Moscow, Idaho. I'm trying to land a deal with a vacant lot. I guess how does he find buyers?
how does he find buyers?
Right, in his area.
Okay. Well, it's not. You don't think about it in the same way that you think about houses, where you need a buyer's list for first. From from my personal experience and people that are a lot more successful with it than I am, the buyers just come. You just market the deal or whatever because you normally not going to have like repeat buyers like you do with houses, where you can if you have like a lot of buyers in a lot of markets, if you get a house in a certain area at a certain price, they're about as many as you can send them. Not like that with land, because you may have people that want to just buy it just to buy it for no real reason, no real plans. You're gonna have people that want to build on it or place a mobile home or something. You're gonna have someone that buy it just because um, uh, it may be next door to them or across the street, and they're tired of looking at it or that condition, and they don't want somebody. Just all kind of reasons. Then you're going to have your investors slash developers, but there's no rhyme or reason on it. It's not the same. So the biggest, just find a great deal. You can, depending on the market, tell what people are willing to pay for similar type parcels or lots, and you just want to get it deeply discounted. Well, you don't have to get it as deeply discounted. You want to get it discounted. One of the things about this, you can still sell stuff at retail. We can't do that as wholesalers. We can't even come close to it. So not on a just straight cash wholesale deal. So.
I would think, well, not that I think. When I looked this up with ChatGPT, one thing that I didn't realize is that people buy land in the path of progress. So they buy, put in their portfolio, and maybe for their children for the future, they do that as well. So I thought that was interesting. The next one comes from, now this is a property we need to comp, and this is from Cut Action Take 9, and this is the address. It said they're asking 250,000.
Okay, I got that one. They asking 250.
250.
All right, in Orlando.
Orlando, yeah, with 11364 Cardiff.
Yeah, I was just in Orlando over the weekend too. No, actually, that was like 2 weeks ago. I was in Orlando. But let's see what we got though.
All right.
All right, let's see what's up with it. We're gonna add this. Let's make sure we take anything else off though. Okay.
You want
And
then you're sharing the screen.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, I am. Okay, so there's a lot of activities going on. That's a good thing. All right. And let's do the past 6 months since there's a lot of activities going on in the area. And we're gonna do the past 6 months. Apply. Okay.
Let's see here.
It looked like they bought the property for 290 before. But let's see what's going on with it though. All right. So we have our subject property. What was the address to that one?
11364.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, that one.
All right. So we're gonna make this our target. Right here. And that's gonna be built in the 80s, 1,490 square feet, for 2. So 4.2 built in the 80s. All these comps are pretty solid. 363, 379, 405, 430. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't make sense though. That one does make sense, but if we're at 430 and then this one is 380, let me see what this one looks like. Because this is right down the street. No real pictures. Let me see if there's a description for the listing. Welcome to home. I miss out. Upgraded. Okay, so they've done some work, so that's good. So I would say for this one, it's just a difference of 200, like 230 plus square feet difference, but it's still same bed and bath setup, still the same year built. So this one was at 304. So if we're at 304 as far as our $304 a square foot. So possibly this can sell for the same thing as far as $304 a square foot. So that's going to put our ARV and then 1490. Okay, so that's going to put our ARV around 450. That's a big. Let's see here. Let's say we have $40 a square foot for rehab. And how much is selling? Asking 250.
250, right?
Yeah, I think if you could get it around 240, which is not bad, at 240, 245, it'll definitely be a good deal for sure.
240, okay.
Yeah. So you're in the right ballpark, man. 250, that's not bad.
Boom. All right. The next one comes from Russell, and he's saying the seller is asking for 120. This is in Bessemer, Alabama, 2200 Drip Branch Road.
2200 Drip Branch
Road, and that's in
All right,
Bessemer.
let me look at one as well. And how much your seller asking?
120K.
120. All right, let's see what's up with it. You share my screen, Flip?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Right.
See what we got with this one. But the other one was definitely should be a deal though, for sure.
Definitely, yeah, where they are, price point. Wow.
All right, so we got for this one 3 beds, 1 bath. Let's add it to Zonk. Let's add it. Hold on now. Okay, there we go. We're gonna add it. And then for this area, we probably have to, it's a smaller city, so we probably have to do at least a year. Let's see what we have with it. Let's clear up. Let's see what we have. And then we just got to find that property again, so this will have the right area to target. Okay, so we're in this little area right here. Not bad. Quite a bit of action in the area. So let's do right here, this little section. Let's see what we got. Said seller's action 120, right?
120, right.
Okay. Branch Road, okay. Branch Road, 2200, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right,
2200.
so our property is 1,700 square feet. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, so what we'll do is built in the 80s, not bad. We're going to take this one off because it's 2016. And then, let's see what else. We're going to take the smaller properties off. 1,200 square feet. We're going to take that one off as well. And we're going to take this one off and this one. So ideally, for the 120, the seller's actually too much. That's close to retail for that area. So honestly, if you really, I would say just depends on the amount of work that's needed to be done to the property is where your deal is going to be at. So for that 120, I mean it's too much that they're asking. That's simply put, it's just retail that they're asking. So you really want to be, for that property, you really want to be in like the 25-30 range. Simple. So seller's actually too much money for that.
Definitely. All right. The next property comes from Joe James, and this was in Moscow.
Oh, the one in Moscow? This is the one that's a vacant lot, though, right?
Did he say that? I know they're asking for 15.5 for it.
15,005?
15,500.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what we got with that one.
All right. Let's see.
And we're gonna do land on this one, right, Flip? Because it's a vacant lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Did he say what size it was?
Not really, but I mean, I'm sure if I put it in here, it will pull it up.
Oh, so check. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Are you sharing my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it. Yeah, sure.
Okay. That's not pulling up though, so let's do, see if we can pull it up off of Google. Still not pulling up. Zillow not pulling this up. What's my next option?
All right, hold on. All right. Let's see here. So
Right here. Let me see if it
what
pulls up right here.
information? What information? So is that it right there?
No, it's not.
Okay. What is it on the same street?
Yeah.
Okay. So just use that address then, because we just need to be in the area. So just copy that address
Okay.
and then just go put it back in the Zillow search so we can try to
Okay,
hone
makes sense. So
that
this
out.
we can see what land is up
He's
for.
saying to look up 611 Sunshine.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay,
you
so as
populate.
far as land,
Yeah. So you can just zoom out on it. What's the address? I can possibly look it up on Land ID
six,
here. And it's in Iowa, you said?
638, Idaho.
No,
Uh,
Idaho. Yeah.
Okay.
638 Shoshone Street. Yeah, Shoshone.
That's one word.
Shoshone. Shoshone.
How you spell it?
SHOSHONE.
And he said the sellers only asking 15,000.
You said road. You
15.
said road. How you spell it?
Street,
SHONE? Street?
No, SHOSHONE.
Wait a minute.
We did say 15.5. So
Spell that again.
SHOSHONE.
Street.
Street.
Okay.
And the sellers only asking 15,500.
that what he said.
So the okay, so it's 0.17 acres. So oh, y'all wanted me to pull it up?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. Since I can pull it up on my end.
Okay, cool.
But the sellers only asking 15,000.
Okay.
Sorry, right?
Let's see what we got here.
What he good now? So
Is this the right street?
that's
Yeah,
amazing.
so we can use this. I'll just use this house right here. But I think this is the actual lot right here. It's 0.17. So
it's a small lot.
yeah, it's just a normal
Okay,
residential
that might
lot.
be right then.
A normal residential lot, but we'll see. That's a new construction though. Okay, cool. 400 or so.
Right.
All right. I didn't. Okay, Idaho is non-disclosure. That's not no surprise though. Okay, so we're right in this area right here.
At 15,005, man, lock it up.
Yeah. Let's see. So we're gonna do lots and land, and we're gonna do. Let's do this. Well, it really ain't gonna probably matter, but let's do. What is 7? What is that? So 43,560 times 0.17. What I'm doing is just trying to see the square footage on the land because it doesn't give it in decimals here on Zillow. So we're looking at basically 5,000 square feet lot to maybe that. So apply.
I mean, if it's a residential lot, that means that it's probably cleared too, right?
Yeah. Sounds like it's already in this subdivision right here.
Right.
So, yeah, right there in the cul-de-sac.
And I mean that subdivision is between 450 and 700.
Yeah. So it looks like
it's just about what it's going to cost to build on it. That's the only difference.
Yeah. What happened? It didn't add them.
He's asking, should I go knock on the guy's door? This just seems like a great deal.
I mean, is it a FISBO? Is it for sale by owner?
Yeah. So as I'm saying, how do you know what he's asking if you hadn't already talked to him? I guess is the question. Why is it not adding those? Shoot.
That's a good question.
Interesting. But I'll just look at them individually. You ain't got to add them. So let's look at the price history here. This is non-disclosure. So Where's our price history? Okay, nothing available on that one. Let's see here. Sucks. No price history on that one either. And look at the last one. I guess they're gonna be all the same. It's all the same. Okay, so nothing. So let's see. Is anything for sale as far as a lot in here? Nope. Let's see what houses are doing. Are there any houses in here for sale? Nope. So because we want to just reset the filters. Okay, so we do have a couple of houses in here. This one here is for sale for 350, 389, 400. Okay, so just on the surface, normally we like to try to take 10% of what houses are selling for, and that is at a price point. How big are these houses? Let's see, 1,300. So they're not that big. So they're not okay. So they're not enormous. So yeah, at 15 grand, it seems like it would be a deal because ideally we would try to be at 10% of what houses are selling for on lots. If we don't, especially if you don't have anything to go by. So he's below that number. So yeah. So if we want to do it, for sure.
And then you can move it back around 25, 30.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
All right. The next question comes from Courtney. Well, property that needs to be is from Courtney Powell, and he wants to find out if the seller is in La La Land. What he's asking for 1.2 million for 7 acres in Dallas, Texas.
I'm in Dallas.
6352 Bonnie View Road. 6352 Bonnie View Road.
You doing that one, Flip?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Okay, 6352.
Yes, 6352 Bonnie View Road. And the seller is asking for 1.2 mil.
All right, let's see what's up. Oh, it looks like is it completely clear?
Pull up the screen. The screen.
Oh, my screen is I'm sharing.
Ty.
Oh.
Wake up, bro.
My bad.
Let me figure out how to do it, but
yeah, no, you do it. It don't highlight for you to do it.
No, it don't.
Okay.
I just look, but
all right, so we're right here. Let's take a look at it.
6352, right? Mm-hmm.
Is this what we call So is this a lot? Is this what we call road frontage, Ty?
Is this supposed to be land?
Land, yeah, this is 7 acres.
7 acres.
Okay. I thought it was a house. Okay, yeah. Where's the property? Which one is it?
It's one of these lots. It's 6352.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
My bad.
It's all good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Let me see. I'll get it in a sec. What state we're in?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Texas.
Well, hot area. Dallas, Texas.
7 acres. We're at 7 acres, 1.2 mil. We're at one. We at 177 a square. I mean, an acre.
Yeah. What's the address?
Okay.
The address is 6352 Bonnie View.
Right.
What? Say that again.
6352
Bonnie
View.
And Courtney is saying that
I'm spelling it right, or is BONNY or IE or what?
BONNIE.
Mm-hmm.
2 words.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said somebody was saying what now?
Courtney is saying that it's clear for the most part. Just that small concrete slab. I think that's what she's saying, or he's saying.
Okay, so just the slab is clear, but everything else is need to be
Yes,
cleared.
yeah, it's a commercial lot. Totally different ball game, totally different. And real quick, while we're in here, though, I saw it while I was looking at when he had it pulled up. We were talking about what's a flag lot. I think, Torian, you were asking. This is
Yeah, I was.
yeah,
I was.
somewhat of a flag lot. It ain't that bad because you still got a good road frontage right here. But
And you want to avoid those, right? Those you say,
not always. It's just hard to subdivide. As a whole piece, it would be attractive because it got good road frontage or whatever.
Okay.
And it's 3.49 acres or whatever. Looks
You're
like
not you're not sharing the screen though.
Oh my God. Just talking.
Now he's saying it's 7 acres. Do you see 7 acres?
Yeah. If it's this parcel right here, it's 7 acres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just that long parcel right there.
Yeah. That's 7 acres.
Okay.
The flag lot I was talking about was right here. Cause see how this one is all complete and this one here look like a flag.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So, but it's not a bad flag lot though, because you have still pretty good road frontage on it or whatever. So it'd be just hard to subdivide, which you couldn't subdivide these anyway without going through hell.
I mean, but it looked like it's already like those houses already been subdivided before. So
Well, yeah. So this is a residential area. So this is on commercial right here, according to this. Right.
Okay.
So it's just a different matter of fact, this is the one that looks more like a flag lot right here. You know what I'm saying? So that's 1, 2 right there. But so this right here, and they're asking how much?
1.2 million.
1.2 million. Okay. And how did they? What is just a sign out there or something? I guess.
Did not say how they found the lead.
Okay.
But you said asking, so I don't know if I'm assuming
well,
that
on something like this, unless it's already just listed or whatever, I would reach out to a commercial broker to get an idea on it. It's just totally different. It's not. I even the guys that they don't really fool with commercial like that without just getting the opinion of a broker that does a lot of that, right?
Yeah, and that was one of the questions that he wanted to know with the guys at Hive Mind deal with this.
I'm pretty sure that's what their answer would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he found it doing driving for dollars, and yes, it is for sale by owner.
Yeah, I figured it would be. See, like with land, it just driving for dollars. It's like harder to do without a sign being out there because you don't know where his start and stop without it unless you just pull over and maybe pull out. PropStream will do it. You pull out your app and identify where you are, then you can start to see boundaries or whatever. Landglide's app is better though. It looks like this. It's really good at identifying properties, right? That's why I use it probably more than any tool to find something, because sometimes, especially when you're talking about land, it's not always easy to find because you may not have a physical address, and if you do, it may not be the same address that the county has on file. So you just have to try to backdoor stuff. A lot of times, if it'll pull up in Google or something like that, I can then just zoom in to we get to the satellite portion of it, just try to find either a residential address or a what am I trying to say? A residential address or a commercial address, and then I can sort of figure out, especially if I know what name is on the property or whatever. So,
I just want to address Joe James because he was saying that the same person from the previous one we was doing owns another. I guess it's another lot. But if it's around the same price, in that same neighborhood, it's probably around the same value because he keeps putting in another address that the guy owns. I guess he owns 2 properties. Let's see here. Okay, Phil W says that he tried to download the vacant land contract. Seems like it has a virus on it. And second question, can I use the land contract on a commercial vacant lot?
Okay, so I guess the question would be, Phil, are you trying to just download it without filling it out?
All right. Okay. The next question comes from Jay Jones. Hey guys, quick question. How far out does the auction have to be for us to have time to get it? A couple weeks to a month. I'm making a list, and most of the properties have auctions early to mid-September.
He's referencing me showing them how to use auction.com to target pre-foreclosures and how far should they be out. I'm gonna say it could be a week, but ideally at least 2 weeks or whatever.
Creative financing with the
be real,
creative.
Chevy.
I mean, as far as that, it's just about getting on the phone with the banks before the auction. So even if it's a week, couple days, as long as we're able to get on the phone with the banks and they could stop it. Just based on them putting something in the system to stop the auction. So it just all depends. But yeah, ideally, man, the further out, the better, though. So 30 days is good. 2 weeks is good. 3 weeks is good. But you want to get it as far out as possible.
Hopefully they're in the right mindset at that point, like when you get closer, because a lot of times
they already gave up. Yeah, they already gave up. I've had sellers say, "Yeah, I'm just gonna let the banks take it back. I'm good."
They just be in that mindset. They already
they already gave up. Yeah,
it's the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got sellers right now. I'm like, the property is still in your name. You're still responsible for it. They're like, yeah, I know, but eventually they'll take it back.
So they're not finna lift a finger to try to resolve that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man.
And that last property, the land that was in the commercial, Hive Mind wouldn't deal with it, even though they deal in Dallas, simply because it's commercial.
Well, I wouldn't say they wouldn't deal with it. I'm just telling you what the process they would probably go by. Just knowing them, they're just gonna reach out to a commercial broker. I'm just telling you, you can probably do the same thing or whatever, because you have no idea. Okay, so we already know if it's just sitting there for sale at that price, it's not a deal. You know what I'm saying? Just
point blank period.
Yeah. Too many people.
They ask too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Too many people are passing it. Who knows how long the sign has been out there? It's not a deal. Right. Now, I say you can negotiate it into one. We know at the price it's sitting at, it's not a deal.
Right.
It's just easier with residential because you normally have something to compare it to. With commercial, unless you have the right tools, which are very expensive, you don't have anything to compare it to. Right. So. And then it's just a
whole neighborhood right there beside it.
Yeah, because it's a whole nother ball game. You going in order to do something with it. As far as construction, it's a development. That's oh my God, 2, 3 in a city like Dallas, probably 2-3 year project. So just a special type of buyer for that. Sometimes people just like to buy stuff and sit on it if they get it at a good price. We'll just say if it is worth 1.2, that is like retail. But if you can get it for 500, you'll have a few people lining up because they'll just hold it because they know they got it at a discount. They're just putting some money somewhere. But we don't know. I'm saying we don't know that it's worth that much. Ideally, just reach out to some brokers that tend to deal in a lot of land, commercial land, and they can tell. So.
All right. Love Live Nick has a property. It says medium rehab, and the seller is asking $55K.
Is Love Live Nick top 2-3 that's on here every day?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good observation because I'm assuming that's a female, but I don't know.
Yeah, human being.
I think have we asked that before? Oh no, that was the Vendetta. That was the Vendetta. We asked was he a man or a woman?
Oh, he's definitely yeah. Well, you talked to him, so we know.
Yeah. But I mean, it said Love Live Nick. Nick is a
it could be Nicole. It could be Nicole.
Okay. Nikki. All right, let's get to this comp, man. So I was trying to find a house on Zillow. I wasn't able to find it though.
I didn't pull up. Okay.
It won't pull up.
Colgate Avenue. So If you have some, and Live is saying I'm a female.
See?
So
Oh, damn. Oh, wow. Definitely
thank
missed
you
that
for
one.
joining us daily. Okay, or whenever we're on here. So,
Definitely missed that one.
you said the property's not coming up.
Yeah, it's not coming up.
I've been watching you since. Yeah, Love Live says she's been watching you, Flip Man, since 2017.
That's a minute. I hope you're doing a lot of deals.
So have we established the gender, as they like to say?
Yeah, it's a female. It's definitely a female.
Oh, so it is a female. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what the nick is?
It could be Nicole.
Yes, Nicole, Nikki.
I'm just curious. Yeah, what the nick is.
Oh, she's saying that she's closed 8 deals.
Nice. There we go.
You know
Let's
it's
go.
real. Yeah.
Nikki, like Nicki Minaj. Like,
Hey, I was right.
Come on now.
Off the top.
But we still can't find this address.
Still can't pull the address up though.
Yeah, give us some more details or something, Nikki, because we can't pull up the address on that one.
South End.
Let's see here. So,
and nothing is popping up.
Okay. While we were waiting on her to give us some more details, we'll go to D Nice OKC. JP Riggs, I can't really understand the question he's asking. So, if I find a house under 70K, can you guys help me do that whole flip? That's a general question. We would need to know more details, JP Riggs.
If he find a house under 70K,
can you help me do that whole flip? I can remodel, but I have zero money.
Okay, he's asking for funding.
Right. He's basically
okay. So he's asking for funding. So if he find a house, can we help him with flipping it? That's what he wants to know.
That's what he's asking.
Okay. So he can do the remodel, but he just don't have the money.
Don't have the money.
Dude, we could point you in. We could point you in the right direction. Help you get some funding to rehab.
Oh, okay. Okay, D Nice. All right. And D Nice is saying, yes, I am needing help with comps. I only have one with like 3 or at least 2. And this is for the property right now. D Nice.
Right.
Let's see.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right. Let me take this off.
You got share my screen.
All right. Let me see if I can do it. No, I don't have it. Yeah.
Okay, this one is simple. It pulled up.
I just need to pay attention.
All right, this one.
We'll wake you up in a minute here.
Hey, that'll be a good start.
Let's see.
All right, this one pulled up though, but yeah, there's a lot of activities in Oklahoma.
Let me see.
Yeah, Courtney, from our vantage point, sometimes we can't tell by the picture because the picture is so small whether it's a female or a male.
Photo.
Yeah.
There's a picture?
No, he was asking, he get confused sometimes whether it's a female or male. Yep.
And now 22nd Street, right?
Yes.
What's the asking price on that?
Did he didn't say.
But
Yeah,
he's saying that
he's
if you
asking
find
about comps, yeah. He didn't say how much he's asked. The seller.
yeah, that house is worth 70,000. Let's take this little block right here. See what we
Let
get.
us know, D Nice, how much the seller is asking.
Call me D Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, he didn't say.
Just based on what we're doing right now, the house is worth like 70,000-80,000. Ooh, they were going for 190 though. Let's see what's up.
All right.
Look at that one for 190. Nah, that's a new build. Yeah, that's a new build. Not going to be the same. So we might as well take this off right now. Let's see what we got. This one just sold for 83.
He's
One
be
back.
nice saying he says the R of it 117K.
The what of it?
The ARV is 117K. That's what he's saying.
Where? Nah, D nice. That's not no ARV, man. But hey, you're in your city, man, so you would know. But
Let's see.
somebody that's not in that city looking from the outside in, uh, it wouldn't even touch 100 as far as the ARV.
Based on the numbers.
What are the numbers?
And Joe James is responding again, saying that I guess the seller has a property that's worth 800,000, and then next door is the 15K land. I think we've established that that's a
Yeah,
deal.
that's a deal, man. Let's go lock it up and call me.
That's a deal.
Go lock it up and call me. I'll help you with a buyer.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right.
But D Nice at you for that property to make sense, man, you needed right around like 20,000.
Because he's saying it's really at 68K. I don't know if he's meaning that's what the seller is asking, or the ARV. I don't know at this point. But you're saying it's need to be less than 70, definitely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
I mean, even if it's in the 35 range, because I mean, it sounds like he want to buy for himself. It don't sound like he wholesaling it. So, but for you to flip it and make money on it, you're gonna need it under 50K.
All right. Next question comes from LJ Severin. Ty, I'm going through your modules now. With the new technology, what should we be aware of in our approach? Ty?
All right, he said, I'm going through your modules now with the new technology. What should we be aware of in my approach? New technology. Okay, so it depends on what you're targeting. Still use PropStream a lot. It's good for research and building lists, especially when you're targeting houses. Doing a lot of, lead generation with land. So we build, as you know, and this is more recent within the last month or so, using the land portal for that. And the main reason we use that is because it can identify, for me now, for road frontage, right? That is such a big thing as far as making what you're targeting a lot more attractive. Because you can build a list. You say, hey, I want to build. If you did it in PropStream, it's not going to do it in acres. It's going to do it in square feet. So an acre is, if you didn't know, 43,560 square feet. And so if you want to do 10 acre, that'll be 435,600 square feet. And then you just do the numbers from there, of course. You say, or more. So you say you want 10 acres or more. All right. So the only problem with that is you're going to get a lot of stuff that's landlocked. That may be half your list, right? That's landlocked, meaning no road access. Now, it may have an easement. A lot of times it doesn't or whatever. And so those could be a lot of junk leads. So by using Land Portal, you can eliminate that. And you can also eliminate, if you wanted to, properties that have a significant amount of they're in a flood zone or wetlands. Those are your creeks and your what do you call ponds that you may not want. Sometimes that makes the property more attractive because it does have, or marshlands or whatever. So those two tools. Obviously, we have Zomps. We're using, these are some of the free stuff. Zomps, Zillow. You know what? I was and I don't think I promote this enough. Is Regrid is pretty good, and I'll show you. Take his thing off if you don't mind, Tori.
Okay. Regrid. Okay.
Yeah, regrid is good at for I think people say prop wire, you can do it with it too, but I don't even think you have to have an account with regrid to just search for someone's name or whatever. And so if you go give me, you know what, I'll just use this address right here. All right, so if I go to regrid and then go to map, and then over here to the right, top right, put in the address, and then boom. So it'll pull up who owns the property right there. So, gives information about the property, it identifies it and everything.
Okay.
Tori, you tried to pull it up and do the same thing. I tried it in different browsers. I have an account because it'll do some more stuff, whatever, but I think they're just a free version. You don't have to log in, from my understanding. So,
let me check it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And parcel. But you probably have to sign up for an account though.
No, I don't think so. You go to map.
Map. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, go to map. Okay, I see something.
Go to the map top right.
Yeah, just pull it up. Just pull it up.
You know what I'm saying? So now you can identify who an owner is. Once you do that, and I can go ahead and finish it out. Then let me show you this. Where's my thing? Okay, so if you're gonna identify an owner, all right. So we'll just take it. Now this is a commercial property, so it may not pull it up. But does it have a mailing address in here? Yeah, it does. Okay, boom.
Mailing address.
Yeah, it has a mailing address. So if we did that, you can then go to True People Search, and you would put in an address. Put the address on this side, city, state, and zip, and boom, it's generally going to. But a lot of times with, and I don't want to pull it up because they be tripping here on YouTube. But when you pull it up, it may have multiple names there, right? And so you need to identify whose name is the properties, and that's what regrid will do for you. And then True People Search will show you, where it'll pull up that list of names, and then you select that one, and then boom, a possible phone number for them. So yeah, but that's just stuff I'm thinking of off the top of my head or whatever. So
okay. And then we have somebody on Instagram says, "Hi Flip, long time since I've been able to reach you. I have a question. Can I come on live?"
Yeah. Well, let me see.
It's Nicked Beauties.
Okay, what is she talking about?
Nick.
My niece tripping. Okay, so let me try to set that up real quick.
Okay.
I think let's see here. Don't let me in. It did.
And
text the word Gator. Text the word Gator to 205-964-5243, and we'll add you on. Text the word Gator, like alligator, but Gator.
Was that 205? I ain't memorized it yet. 205.
205-964-5243.
5243. And then you get on live. Okay. So we have a property that's in South Bend, Indiana, from Love Live Nick. And this one is 2618 West Colfax Avenue. Says it's 5'2", 2,000 square feet, and medium rehab. This is from Love Live Nick.
Oh,
I don't know if he's on the phone or.
Yeah.
What's so crazy, sir? I need to have.
Hey guys, give me. Talk for you guys.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Can't hear you. I don't know.
I think y'all muted me. We doing Kofax. Where's that at? Where is it at? Where is it at?
26. Yeah, where's Colfax? Yes.
All right, 2618.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
I got you. 2618. West Colfax. Like that?
Colfax. Yes.
That's where that right?
Yes.
I did? Okay.
Colfax.
Okay. And that's Indiana?
Indiana. South Bend, Indiana, in fact.
Okay.
Says it's
If
a
this
5.
one pulls up. Okay, this one pulls up. That's good. What's the asking price on this one?
Asked, but she hasn't responded to this seller asking price.
Okay, this not don't look that bad at all. Okay, nice.
Oh, she's saying 5,500.
5,500?
Sorry, 55,000.
Oh, 55,000. And what's the address again so I can plug it in and narrow it down?
Okay, it was 2618 West Colfax Avenue.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
She said it's a 5.2.
5.2? Okay. So it's in that area right there. So right here. Okay, perfect. So what we'll do is let's reset this. And then we're going to do a year out. Let's see what we get with that. You said they're asking 55,000?
Yes, 55,000.
Okay. I might have, let me see if, oh no, I have it set right. 55,000. Off of Colfax. Where's Colfax at? Okay, we have Liberty Street and sold 138. Let's see what this one looked like. For is it a brick property? Let me see. No, that one isn't brick.
Yeah, you just.
55,000. So I'm guessing the Zillow information is off then.
Mm-hmm.
This one, where is this one? That's over here. Okay. Hey Jay, hold on one second. Give me a second. I'm gonna call you right back. Yeah, let them get in the property so they could get their stuff, man. Or you just get the stuff out for them, okay?
Okay, well, this the guy sitting out here. It's not James, but like
I know already, Jay. Just handle it for me, man. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll call you right back.
All right.
All right. Let's try this again. I think I got Colfax in there now. Okay. So we have West Colfax is right here. That's our target. And then we got 140 and we have 138,000.
Yeah, the two.
Take this one off. This was 2 years ago. Yeah, that's 2 years ago. So let's take this one off. 2,000 square feet. Show history. 4 beds, 2 baths. Let me see what this one look like. Okay. If you could get it in this price range at 30, you'll probably be able to move it back.
At 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, 55,000. Yeah.
If you get it. Yeah, because it got like the same built as this one, so you would really need to get it like around the 30,000 range.
Okay. Makes
for it
sense.
to make sense.
Subtract that 30,000. Let's see what the suggested ARV will be on it.
If we took this one off?
Yeah, take that one off. Okay, 156. Okay. I was just comparing the one that's
that would be that would be
that was the great one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be pushing it.
Yeah.
That would be pushing it.
You could probably just take 10 grand off of it though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only thing you got to go by.
45.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they would have to. Like what I'm saying though, they have to put some work in to make it.
Oh yeah. I was just going to see what it would retail for possibly.
I mean, as far as rehab, because that's going to be an extensive rehab. So you're really looking more in the 80,000 range for rehab. So that's why I said if you get it like around the 30,000 range, you should be good when it comes to this turning it over. But 50,000, that's not going to be where you need to be at. You really need to be in the 25,000 range for it to make sense.
Monique says she has a complicated question, so she wants to get on live.
Let's go. Where's she at? She on here? Oh,
yeah, she's on here.
Let's go.
All right. Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Loud and clear.
Hey, Flip. I ain't seen you in a minute.
All right, let's get it. What's happening?
Okay, so here in Atlanta, we have a tax sale. So I printed out a list. I started calling people on the list. I ran across this one lady, and this particular house, it was owned by her husband, in which he passed away some time ago. But I was calling, I did skip trace and all that type of stuff, and I found her. And so I'm trying to make this all work. So the county says she owes like $10,000 on this house. And she said she don't want nothing to do with the house. And I told her I'm willing, and the house is free and clear. I told her that I would be willing to go ahead and pay the taxes on the house, but I would need to come up with some type of contract to where she pays me back after I actually purchased the house from her. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's understandable, but what you want to do is put a contract together to where everything is conveyed properly, and then instead of you paying the taxes, the money would be sent to the courthouse to get everything redeemed.
Okay, so what I'm wanting to do is buy the house from her, but then out of what I give her, she pays me back, and then I have the house free and clear.
I mean, once you pay the taxes, the house is already free and clear. So once you pay the taxes, the house is already going to be free and clear. You just want to have a contract in place to where it's conveyed properly. Because here's what's going to happen. You have a contract with her. You take it to a title company. They're going to do a title search, see that the taxes are owed on it. What they're going to do is say, hey, look, it's XYZ that's owed. This is what we need to do to convey everything properly. That's it.
Okay. Okay. So where can I? So I just need to take. Now, let me say this: the house is in not. It's not in a good condition. So I'm not trying to attain the house to fix and flip. I just want to like wholesale it. But my thought process is by being all grass is high and yada yada yada. If I actually get the house, just go in and just clean up the yard and wholesale it.
You don't even got to do all that. Put the property on the contract, then put it back out there at whatever you want to make on it. So you don't even got
Okay.
to cut no grass. You don't got to go in and clean out the house or nothing. All you got to do is put the property on a contract with the seller. Then you turn around and market it for whatever money you want to make on it. Because the only
Okay.
thing, what it sounds like is the only thing that needs to be paid is just the taxes. That's
That's
it.
it.
So put it on a contract and then put it out there for a buyer to come and pick it up.
Now here's the thing: that the tax sale is on this coming Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
So
next
the
week.
taxes have, huh?
Yeah, that's next week.
Yeah.
Or is
So,
that
but it has
yesterday?
to be paid by Friday, which is day after tomorrow. So, am I able to get a contract all together that fast and get it over to her to sign?
Yeah. You can get a contract put together today and find a buyer today. If the deal makes sense. I mean, at 10 grand, it sounds like it makes sense. So you just gotta move with a sense of urgency.
Okay.
First
I
thing
had
first,
somebody.
you just gotta move with a sense of urgency. The first thing you gotta do is put that property on a contract.
Okay. Okay. So first, I need to get the contract, have her sign. She told me that she'll take as little as $2,000. So if I
Okay. So put the property on the
how,
contract for 12 grand and just make sure the contract saying that all the back taxes is gonna be paid out of the proceeds.
out of the proceeds.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do I need to do with the title company though? I gotta
Um,
find a title company to.
hire the company or closing attorney to facilitate the closing and then open up escrow. So once you open up escrow, then you'll be able to they're already doing the title search and all that, so they're moving with a sense of urgency. Now you just got to put a buyer in place. You know that you have the
Okay.
10 grand to pay the taxes either or, but you don't want to put up your own money though. That's all. So you'll just be a
Yeah.
backup. You would just be a backup if anything.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I got it. I got it. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye bye.
Boom. Hit us up.
Call me. Let's do a deal together. 10 grand in taxes in Atlanta? Let's
Yeah,
go, man. She don't even want nothing to do with it. Wow. That's a great deal.
sound like it.
Yeah, that's a home run right
And
there.
going back with Love Live, I guess she's saying that does it make a difference between the 30? I'm sorry, you said 30. Ty said 45. Medium rehab. What makes does that make a difference?
That's not no medium rehab house. That's a 2,000 square foot house. Like that's a big project.
She talking about the one we just got off of, or
Yeah,
you talking about the one before?
Talking about the South Bend one.
South Bend, where
Oh,
we were saying to get it. She has it. They're asking 55. Remember that time?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Which it's saying medium rehab. That's not going to be a medium rehab.
Because of how large it is.
Yeah.
All right. Next comes from Terrell Mims. It says the seller is asking 145K in Ocala, Florida. Ty, you want to do that?
145K.
Oh no, you got it. Chill. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Where's that one at?
Ocala, Florida. This is 424
Hold
South.
on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold
up.
I'm coming.
And you said 424
Southwest 11th Street.
Ocala, right?
Ocala, Florida. So they're asking 145K.
Is that vacant lot or is there actually a property on it?
Did not say. Terrell just put the property address in the asking.
Yeah, it's vacant land.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's vacant land. All right, let's see what we got. Hold on, let me share my screen. All right, so with vacant land.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's clear this off. And we're just going to do land.
145K.
Okay, this one was 2.17 acre that sold for 305 last summer. And this one, 0.5. That one recently sold for 90K, and that was last November. And they asking 145?
Yes, 145K.
What do you think, Ty?
Let me see.
So this one sold for 305, and it's 2 acres.
2 acres.
Oh, this is a lot. These are a lot.
Yeah, these are a lot.
How big is their lot?
0.5.
Okay. Ideally, zoom out.
Zoom out more?
No, yeah, a little more. Okay, so go to more, and I'm assuming these residential, and go to lot size and just do do the minimum, do a half acre, and then just go up to an acre on the max.
So half acre to an acre?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So you just got those two there. So just go ahead and just add both of those so I can just look at it that way. How much they asking for it?
145.
You said 145.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not pulling up.
Now go to something for land. So go back to your logo. Hit the logo again. See the tabs up there.
Okay, I see. Okay.
You just need.
I got a lot of them.
Yeah, you just gonna need to clear and go back and do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So so both of those sold at the same price. So is that the same price? Oh, it must have.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Is it? I think it's two different lots because this one say number one.
Yeah, number one. That's interesting. Do they look alike?
No, they look alike though.
Do they?
So that's that one.
Let's look at the other one.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same lot. So that's just one lot. I would like to go out, go out a little bit more in that area than what we have there. So, just put the address back in there.
So what do we zoom out more?
Yeah, well, not really more, but I'll show you. Just put the address so we can make
I
sure
got
we're in
you.
the right area.
All right. So put the address.
So that's the actual lot they're trying to buy.
Yeah, they're asking 145.
Okay,
They
and they
they,
bought it
they
for.
but bought it for 90. Now
Okay,
they're asking 145.
yeah,
All right. You said zoom out more, right?
yeah. Zoom out a little more.
Okay.
All
More.
right, so that's the only activity that's really in there. So zoom out more. All right, so you got some below that right now. So okay, so yeah, on that side of the street, on that main street there, just highlight all of that. Yeah. Mhm.
Like that.
Yeah. Okay, add those. Let's see what's up.
All right.
Okay, let's see what we got here, baby.
We got
All right.
one.
So we got so you could take out just go make the one that's ours, just make it the target.
Okay.
Since it's two of them, just take one of them out though.
Take one. I think it's two different. It might be two like on.
Yeah, just take that other one out though. The other one that's 90,000. Just go ahead and just take it out.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So so we got the 0.6. We got two of those. Let's scroll down. Let's look at. We got okay. So the ones that are so the one that are 1 acres, take those out. Like the 0.97. Yeah, take those ones out and that 0.97 out. Okay. All right. We can leave everything else in there. So even if we take out the lower ones at the bottom down there. All right, and we just leave those two in there. It's just overpriced. They're like asking double. They paid by what it's
They
worth.
overpaid, and now they want to see what they can get. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
They
yeah,
will pay for it.
that 145K asking price doesn't make sense.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Simple. Too easy.
Yeah.
All right. JP Riggs is asking, I'd love to do wholesaler flips. I'm a handyman in data center tech, but unemployed right now. I know I can find some deals.
The best time to find some deals. All you got is time. All you got is time, baby. Yeah.
And then you say you're a handyman. I'm assuming handyman means, well, I guess that can mean a lot.
Yeah.
I was thinking more contractor. You understand repair costs that help
Yeah.
you, give you a little edge.
It definitely will give you a little bit of edge, yeah, for sure.
But regardless of whether you know zero as I did when I started, you still got an edge. You just got to put the work in, educate yourself, and just apply what you learn. I know that sounds like a simple thing. It is simple. I ain't saying it's easy. Don't confuse simple with being easy.
And Joe James,
most people don't make a move because they're afraid to make a mistake. You can make a ton of mistakes and this still end up with a 5-figure payday. Just if you don't get anything else, it does not have to be perfect for you to make money.
Absolutely.
You just gotta take action.
Yeah. Pumping your head, experience. Even if you make a mistake and it's just terrible, the deal fell through. What you learn in that experience is going to be more valuable than anything I could or anybody here can teach you from that experience.
Because you're gonna get ready for the next one, and you're not gonna make the same mistake twice. For sure.
Well, we'd like to think that.
Joe James, he had popped on here. I don't know if y'all saw him, but I guess he wants to get on live so he can explain his situation. Oh, this is the guy that had the 15,000 land in the $800,000 neighborhood. I guess he wants to get help on securing that deal. because he said something on whatchamacallit too on Instagram as well.
Well,
He says, I just really want to land that deal because you all are right. It's easily gonna flip for way more than 15K. So,
well, yeah, let's get it. Let's look at it, baby.
Yeah, I don't know if because I saw him pop on here for a second.
We're waiting on you, out here.
Huh?
I said we're waiting on you, out here.
Yeah, come on, Joe, and explain the situation, what you got going on. All right. Now, Russell, I had skipped over that property in Birmingham because you were saying that you haven't actually talked to the seller, but I guess we could still do it since it's in Birmingham.
Let's in the ham.
Yes, in the ham.
Yeah, the show in Birmingham. Oh, damn.
We still got off for a minute, but we didn't do that one. 401 14th Avenue, Northwest Birmingham.
Okay, that's over in the center point.
Is that in the good part, Ty?
Yeah, it's a high activity area for sure.
Nice. With hold on, let me clear this up.
Let's see what he's saying.
What is it now?
Okay, it is 401 14th Avenue. 14th Avenue, Northwest. And that's Birmingham.
Birmingham?
215, yeah. Okay, he is saying, I talked to the seller. He is wanting me to make an offer.
Oh, okay, so the seller wants an offer. Okay.
On this right here?
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay. Yeah. There's gonna be a ton of activity in there. You can probably do 6 months with it,
So I'm doing 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take all these right here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying thanks for that resource, the regrid. He said that it's very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. That's a lot of, like you said, it's a lot of activities. What was the address for our subject one?
I think it's the fourth one.
401.
Yeah.
401, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So there we go right there. And our subject property is 1465 square feet, 1968. This one add up, this one add up, this one add up. Okay, so we could hit this one.
You'll find a lot of consistency in there. You know what I'm saying? Like this. If you're going to try to show somebody how to comp on an easy one, it's going to be in areas like this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it's simple process of elimination at that point.
Yep. Here we go with these right here. So we're right at, let's see what the 150,000 one look like. So brick, 3.2, 1,400 square feet.
Yeah.
There's some updates in there. Okay, that's nice. Let's see
rent.
about this 1415 one. Buyer got it for 60.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll clean up.
They cleaned it up. And then sold it back for 104. Okay. And then this one for 85.
I would have probably, no, it looks pretty good though.
Yeah, they did some.
I would probably eliminate that one though. I would probably just affect our ARV. I would probably
take it off.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm looking at the buyer's cost and buying activity, even if it's around like the 50,000 range, it should be good.
Yeah. What does ours look like? Let's see what the map look like on it. Oh yeah. Okay. Blow that up. Hit that.
Yeah, brick.
Yeah, all of them gonna be on the same style up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just looking at that yard, I don't know when this picture is from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wonder what is. A lot of times I wonder what does Zillow say? What does Zillow say it's worth?
Zillow?
Yeah. What they say? So they saying 109.
Yeah, 109.
Yeah, assessed value.
Mhm.
Well, actually, that's probably the assessed value by the county or whatever.
Right.
So he gonna have his mind. Yeah, you want to throw that 50 ball out there at him.
Yeah. If you get it around cause this buyer is buying it at, bought it at 59.5. So if you get it in that price range, like around the 50 range, even if you get it at 60, it'll still be solid for you to move it. You just got to get it where you can move it in between. If you're able to move it in between 60 and 70, you make a quick 10 grand on it
Mhm.
for sure. So that's how you want to utilize that one. But yeah,
So
I would start around 45 when it comes to an offer. Just
it's
know
all
that you want to land around 50, 55.
right.
So that's
So,
what I would do.
so that would be the offer.
Yep.
Russell, that's the question was from Russell.
That's my man Russell. Okay, yeah.
There you
Russell, hit me up, man. Let's get on the phone with the seller.
go.
I'll show you how to negotiate that one.
Russell, a former car salesman.
Okay, so Russell got no problem talking then.
Yeah.
You just need to know the numbers.
Yeah,
You just need the numbers. As long as you know the numbers, he good.
Oh yeah.
This question comes from Jay Jones. Well, first of all, JP Riggs did ask the question. I need your phone numbers.
318-588-7134.
Trying to find it here. I got it somewhere.
All right.
Yeah. Got it on one of these here. Banters. I'll throw it up. You can,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go, JP Riggs.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question comes from Jay Jones. It says, so if a house is to be auctioned in 2 weeks, then I would need to speak to the bank and say what? That's of course
You need to speak to the owner first. You got to get them on the phone. And you got to get them on the phone. Will they even talk to you? If they do want to talk to you, do they want to sell or play ball? I'm not even going to say play ball includes selling. Then, yeah, you still think about the bank. First thing first. Ideally, yeah.
So the owner need to tell the banks that they need more time. If they haven't given them no time, if the banks haven't given them no time, then they could call them and tell them they need more time. But if they've been going back and forth with the banks, then that's a different.
And hadn't met any of those deadlines.
Yeah, that's different.
You better hope you get somebody on the phone that day that had a great evening the night before. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, so that's going to be different. So this all depends on what's going on with the seller. But ideally, you just want the sellers to tell the banks they need more time, based on if they've already told the banks that or not. That's all.
One Mook put Gator in. I think she's responding to the 205, but the other question is, I need help from scratch.
Text VIP to 205-964-5243, and you will begin at scratch.
From scratch.
Now that's the free option. Let me just say that. So yeah.
And let's see. Christopher Thomas is saying need help with repair costs.
Repair cost is going to be based on square footage, price per square foot type of our deal. So take on average, like we have the calculator. You just have to do the Zomp have the Let me share my screen so I can show y'all. Let me share my screen. With this free tool, guys, you guys are able to just push on calculate, and then y'all could play with the numbers as much as you want to see where you need to be when it comes to repair costs. But typically $25 to $40 a square foot. It all depends on what's being done to the property, whether that's a flip or whether that's a buy and hold situation. So you could do a light rehab or you could do a full rehab. So it just all depends on the situation, what's going on with the house, and what kind of work needs to be done. But typically $25 to $40 a square foot is what you need to calculate.
Go to dealulator.com because they can only access Zomps if they're on the laptop or desktop.
Oh yeah, true.
But if you go to Dealulator, you can do that from any device. And there's that same calculator is on dealulator.com. So like calculator, dealulator.
Right. That's it.
Should populate, baby. We've been in there for some years. Google should put it right up. Yeah, just hit calculators right there. And you can do that on your phone or tablet or whatever. It's magic.
Easy, too easy, man.
Yeah.
I think we make people's lives too easy sometimes, man.
Some would beg to differ.
Yeah. But that's it.
Yeah, and that's true, Jay Jones. Everybody should be liking, sharing this live.
Yeah, that's why I said just think about compound interest. So we got 40, it may be more than that, but we got 44 here. So if that person shares, and then them 44 shares. So by the time we get off,
that's a lot of people.
We should have like 1 billion people watching.
Or at least 4,000.
At least an attempt. You know, they might say they ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at least they came in. That's still check as a view.
I mean, it's valuable information, man. I'm sure people love the information they get for sure. So
yeah. But you know, I think what I'm missing in that, number one, people ain't following my instructions. Number one. Number two is people don't want people to know what they're doing because you might get a lot of negative blowback, you know, depending on your circle. So that's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Then just because I share something with people send me stuff all the time, like close people to me, and I don't open it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them. So really answer my own question.
Look. You just don't open it, okay? Because you know it's BS.
No, it might actually be something.
It might be, but
just my ignorance.
You don't know where it's coming from.
So I get it. Don't worry about sharing. I get
it. One Mook is asking about mentorship, but you put that on the screen, right? How she can get
it. Yeah. Just I had just what did I? Let me say, yeah, right there. Just
yeah. Get in contact. And then a couple of people, JP Riggs said that he emailed you because he was providing a lot of details about the deal, but he said he did email it to you. So
just now. Okay.
Let's see here.
Yeah, well, how you say your last name, man? P-E-R Aura, as they say, P-E-R U-G-O-R-R-I-A.
I'm not pronouncing
huh?
Are you gonna try that? You gonna attempt that?
I'm gonna attempt it.
Okay. All right. But that's JP Riggs, right?
JP. That I can say that.
No, he's laughing on here.
Hey, boy. Hey, they say Ty is $100,000. You ain't gonna give it one attempt to say it right. After y'all going to close the briefcase.
I said, I don't
it ain't gonna have you go to close the briefcase, man.
And Katie Carson said that she sent you some information about some empty parking lots in Georgia, and she's asking if you would please get back with her. Katie Carson.
Okay, you may want to resend that.
Said last week.
Yeah, you may definitely want us to resend that.
Oh, okay. And Jay Jones is saying that's why. Because my circle won't know my business until I get in a great position.
Yeah, I got you. That ain't everybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you got somebody that, looking for an opportunity or whatever. You know. Yeah. That ain't everybody.
Put your email address on there again, because Katie is wanting your email address.
Okay. It's scrolling at the bottom, but here you go.
It is.
Hey, look here, but that ain't everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even before
Never.
you got into this, but you always been. I guess both of you all already sort of been in a business type entrepreneurial mindset. So you gonna have some people that you fool with like that.
Yeah.
But the people that I deal with directly, like that really close to me and know me, none of this stuff never comes up.
Nah, they want to talk about football or the latest news on Instagram.
Yeah,
most people.
It really never comes up. It ain't no big deal. I talk about this stuff all day. So, but it rarely comes up. Just rarely comes up.
Yeah, bring that up during a spades game, a spades game, and see how that goes.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'm cool with it. You got to have some kind of balance or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I'll talk about movies, all type of stuff. So,
I talk about a lot of foolishness.
Yeah. Need a little balance, Let's see. D Nice was asking, what does Dealulator calculate?
Oh.
Because we Nice wasn't paying attention then, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we just did your property. We just did
So the first one, let's establish what we're doing here. So, we try to figure out if is it a real estate deal or not. So the calculator, the on Dealulator, is to help you identify what to offer to a seller and what you could possibly sell it back to a buyer for. That's the purpose of it. That's the number one reason, from my experience, why most wholesalers fail or don't succeed at this. They don't ever get that part. Being able to recognize a real estate deal when we're talking about houses specifically.
And I think this is a valid question that Christopher Thomas is saying. What about the number you put in, livable or not livable? The little scrolling thing that you can go.
Well, it's preset at well, let's show it, because we just talking to people like, what are they talking about? Let me just pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up in the I'm gonna pull it up on Dealulator though, because everybody don't have a laptop or a desktop, so I'll just pull it up in Dealulator. All right, so go to Dealulator.com. It is also the place where you can access the free contract for land and houses. All right, but just go to calculators. So he's talking about over here. So you can manually change it if you want, or you can just go here and do livable, not livable. It's going to automatically change it for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But in this calculator, any changes you make is going to change everything. You don't.
I mean, it's about to be done.
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, now any changes you make is automatically going to change it for you. Whereas on Zomps, you have to hit apply depending on what box you're on or whatever.
Right.
But basically, as far as the repairs, so not livable, $25, and it's just a generalization, $25 times the square footage. So you enter your square footage. These are just the defaults. So I changed that to, we'll say 1,000 square feet. So all the numbers are going to change everywhere, right? If I go here and change this to $40, that's not livable. All the numbers are going to change everywhere. So if I put in a different, it's only going to change down here. But if I say I want to make 30 grand on this deal, then obviously down here, the red number changes, from 132 to 105. Or if I change the ARV, let's just say we change the ARV to 300,000. So it's just going to change everywhere on this side of it anyway. So if I go up here and change this 70% to 60 to 50% or 49, it changes everywhere. So there you go. Hopefully I answered your question.
And D Nice is saying, okay, thanks. Not offended at all. I have tough skin. We have a little fun around here sometimes, but
what I said.
No. I think because we were laughing that he was asking a question about what does the calculator do, but we appreciate you for being on here.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I don't ever want nobody to feel like that.
No.
I'm real silly now, so you have to draw me back sometimes. I'm gonna laugh at stuff I might not should be laughing at. So,
and clear-minded thinker asks, can you use the Dealulator calculator for pre-foreclosures?
Oh yeah. You're still trying to figure out if it's a deal or not. you know, where you need to be on your numbers or whatever, as far as a wholesale cash deal. Yeah.
The last one that I see on here anyway is Humble Jones, and he's asking to get this property comp. Says they're asking $110K and has a new roof and updated mechanicals and a clean basement.
All right. If you will, what's the address?
This one is a 916 Bradley Avenue. It's in Indiana.
I'm assuming that's North Battered, but it's under contract. It's pending.
Humble Jones?
Yeah, it's pending.
Is this your contract?
Yeah, it's real quick. Is this your contract?
Yeah. So they're asking 110. No, he said no. It's not his contract.
Oh yeah. You, you want to avoid this one then. There's nothing there. It's already gone, my man, or in the process of being gone. So I guess my man D-Real Chevy had to check
Get out for a second.
Yeah, so y'all can hit him up at D-Real Chevy everywhere. You can share this if you like. If you got somebody in your life that you want to share this with, you know, they ain't gonna hate on you, tell you you can't do this. It's a scam. You don't want to work. Well, that's an old school thing. You don't want to work nowhere.
I couldn't hear you. What you say? What's old school?
Oh, you don't want to work nowhere when you want to start your own business. That's old school.
Oh yeah, you talking about that.
Yeah, they don't think like that no more. But yeah, but share it. You know, you got somebody that may want to change it. You never know. So, oh man, I'm glad you shared this with me.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. So, but anyway, anything you got? You want to add, Mr. Green? Chevy, D-Real
Anything
Chevy?
anything to add?
Yeah, you want to add before we get out of here?
Take action.
Boom, there it is.
Take action.
All right. So with that being said, guys, we almost went 2 hours, even though we started late. So
yeah,
we appreciate everyone. Get out there and make some money. We'd love to make some with you. With that being said, we'll see you guys on the FLIP SIDE.
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 215 964